Hey guys, how you guys doing tonight? This is Darren Jackson. I'm on the Darren Jackson Show. About to go ahead and do the week 6 of the high school Greater Houston areas. We got some key games that's going to be coming up tomorrow night, especially in the Houston area. That's my nephew Jackson Lee. Say hey to everyone, Jackson.
Hey, can I be on?
You can be on for a little bit, but not too long.
I got a Minecraft shirt.
Okay, so you got your Minecraft shirt. Okay, that's good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and talk about tonight's game or tomorrow night's games, I should say. We got Spring Decaney at Alding Nimitz. Spring Decaney hasn't won a game yet, and they started out District 0-1. With Nimitz started out 1-0 in district play last week with their big win. I'm gonna go ahead with Nimitz to win this one. I think Nimitz is going to put up some points on the board. I don't know what's going on with Decaney. I picked Decaney to be either its third or fourth place in the district in District 14 6A, but it doesn't look like that they're going to be able to do too much. We've got Tombo Memorial at Klein Kane. Should be a good one tomorrow night. I'm going to go ahead and go with Klein Kane. I think Matthew Golden, the receiver for Klein Kane, who is the CCU commit, I think he's doing a really good job. I mean, they've been doing a really good job since Jadon Blue had opted out his senior year to decide to focus on the University of Texas. Klein Forest at Tomball. I'm going to pick Tomball to beat Klein Forest. Bridgeland at Cy Woods, a game that I'm not going to be able to make it to tomorrow night at Prigion Stadium. However, I will be able to let you guys know what games I'll be for this weekend. I'm picking Bridgeland to take care of Cy Woods. I think Connor Wegman and the Bears, they should take care of business. Cy Lakes at Cy Park. It's going to be so much to Cy Park. I'm sorry, Cy Lakes. I don't see you guys beating Cy Park, Harold Perkins, Cameron King, Edward Dixon, and that crew. I think Cy Park is they're getting themselves prepared for the matchup in the next 2 weeks against Bridgeland. Westbury at Lamar. I'm going to go with the Texans of Lamar to knock off Westbury. Maid Creek and Cinco Ranch. I'm picking Cinco Ranch to win that one. Seven Lakes at Katie Taylor. I think that's going to be at Rose Stadium. I'm going to go ahead and go with Seven Lakes and then knock off Taylor. Fort Bend Bush and Elkins. I'm going to go ahead and pick Elkins to knock off Bush. Pasadena Memorial and Pasadena San Rayburn. I'm going to go with Pasadena Memorial to get the win. Side Springs at Clear Lake. I'm going to go with Side Springs. Paytown at Milby. Paytown should get the dub. Um, Montgomery at Fort Forshire. I'm going to go with Montgomery with the win. Waltrip at Sterling. I'm going to go with Sterling. Fur against Washington, picking Fur to beat Washington, and North Forest at Cashmere. I'm going to go with Cashmere to knock off North Forest tomorrow night. Friday night games, we got Eisenhower against Aldine Davis. I'm going with Eisenhower for this one. The game of the week, the game of the year, the game I will be at Planet Forest Stadium on Friday night is going to be with between Westfield and Spring. This one was close down to the wire. It took a Hail Mary for Spring to knock off Spring Westfield. I normally will do the predictions, but since I'm going to be color commentating that game with Chase Snyder, I'm not going to make no predictions on who's going to win that game. I'm sorry, guys, I'm not going to be able to do that. Um, However, I am going to say that that should be a really good game. Spring Westfield took care of Galena Park North Shore. Battle of the unbeatens, battle of state rankings. Let me make sure if I'm saying that right about state rankings from TexasFootball.com. And so I think it's Spring West. Well, I'm sorry, Spring West. Yeah, Spring Westfield is 4-0. Spring is 4-0. Number 9 versus number 11 should be the game of the year, the game of the century. Should be a good one. There's going to be a lot of games that's going to be good for Friday night. and we're going to get into more of it as well. Uh, Cy Falls at Cy Ranch. I'm going to go with Cy Ranch to knock off Cy Falls. Uh, Cy Creek and Cy Fair. Look, let me talk about this one right quick. Man, Cy Creek. They put 92 on the point on the board on Northbrook, and I gotta say that was very much probably one of the worst beatings I've ever seen. But I didn't get a chance to see that game. But Gavin got a chance to broadcast that game, and while me and Trevor got a chance to broadcast the game at Bridgetown with the Jersey Village Memorial. Man, I gotta say that was an ugly affair. Cy Fair took a loss to Stratford. That Stratford team is looking good this year, and we'll definitely talk more about Stratford in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and pick Cy Fair to win this one. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Brad Jackson, Ashton Jackson, you know, love because, but hey, you know, Cy Creek booster, big shouts out to you, big shouts out to all you guys, but I gotta go with Fair. Cy Fair. I mean, Cy Fair is gonna bounce back. They're gonna look to try to get that W over Cy Creek. And this is going to be an interesting district this year. Cy Fair is not going to be the heavyweights anymore. Stratford took care of business. Jersey Village took care of business. Spring Woods got beat by Cy Ridge. Anything can happen in this district so far this year. Spring Woods at Memorial. I'm going to go with Memorial to get the W over Spring Woods. Bel Air at Heights. I'm going to pick Heights to knock off Bel Air. And the biggest matchup in the state, Katy Tompkins against Katy at Legacy Stadium. Last year, Katy Tompkins knocked off Katy in their 75-game winning streak, the longest in the state. I think it was district games, if I'm saying that correct. I gotta say that I don't see nobody, and I'm gonna say this: I don't see nobody stopping Katy. Katy has a really good team. I mean, Seth Davis is doing really good. The offense is clicking on all cylinders. Defense is just lights out. In order for Katy Tompkins to win this game, Katy Tompkins going to have to be able to make sure to control the clock. It's not an easy thing against a Katy team, a Gary Joseph team. They will not only score quick and often, but they can be able to control the clock as well as time of possession and everything like that. I think that if Katy Tompkins want to win this game, like I said, they don't have Jalen Milroe, who's now at Alabama. They don't have some of the key players, but they do have some key components from that came back from last season's squad, who made it to the regional semifinals before they got beat by New Galena Park North Shore. But I'm going to pick Katy in a close one. I would say Katy will win. I would say 28-13. That's my opinion. That's my prediction right there. George Ranch at Fort Van Travis. I'm going to go with George Ranch to win this one. Humble at Galena Park North Shore. I'm going to pick North Shore to win. Humble Kingwood at Atascocita. Atascocita should get the win. Big game. Another big game is going to be Summer Creek against C.E. King. Should be a very good one. I'm going to go with Summer Creek to knock off C.E. King. I may be wrong on this one, but I'm going to go ahead and pick C.E. King. Summer Creek to knock off C.E. King, based on the fact that Summer Creek has really changed a lot from last year. And I know King is going to be very good. Some people are saying I may be crazy before this pick, but I think that's going to be a very good game. Channelview at Pasadena. I'm going to pick Channelview to knock off Pasadena. Deer Park should take care of Pasadena South Houston. Elsick and Taylor. I know I put the did a poll thing. I know a lot of Taylor fans are not happy with me on me doing the battle of the A Leafs. Uh, Taylor should take care of business against Elsick. A-Leaf Hastings at Straight Jesuit. I'm going to go with Straight Jesuit. Pearland at Alvin. I'm going with Pearland. Shallow Creek against Dawson. I'm going to go with Dawson to knock off Shallow Creek. Clear Falls hosting Clear Brook. I'm going to go with Clear Falls. Dickinson at Clear Creek. Dickinson should get the win. 9-5A Division One. I'm going to go with Port Arthur Memorial over Baytown Goose Creek Memorial. Baytown Lee should get the win over LaPorte. Baytown Sterling's at Friendswood. I'm going to go with Friendswood in the upset. Galveston Ball at United. I'm going to go with United to knock off Galveston Ball. Rosenberg Terry at Richmond Foster. I'm going to go with Richmond Foster. Huntsville and AM Consolidated should be a very good one Friday night. Rodney Southern's squad is going to make a trip to College Station to try to upset AM Consolidated. I think Consolidated should get the win. Montgomery Lake Creek against Brian Rudder. I'm going to go with Rudder with the win. Northside at Madison. I'm going to go with Madison. And Worthing should take care of Scarborough. Saturday matchup, Aldine MacArthur at Aldine. We're going to go with Aldine. Cy Springs at Langham Creek. I'm going to go with Langham Creek. Stratford at Cy Ridge. Stratford should go ahead and get the W. Jersey Village at Northbrook. How many points can Jersey Village put on Northbrook? I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to laugh at that. That's wrong for me to do that. But I'm just gonna go with Northbrook. I'm just playing. Aubrey Carter, y'all. I'm just playing. I'm going with Jersey Village with the win. I'm trying to play. I'm trying to be funny. I know I'm wrong for that. Okay, Chavez against Westside. Chavez should get the dub. Angleton at Fort Bend Hightower. I'm going to go with Fort Bend Hightower. Kemner against Wisdom. I'm going to go with Kemner. Charlestown against Marshall. Fort Bend Marshall should get the W. Willowridge against Austin. I'm going to go with Willowridge. And then Wheatley at Yates. I'm going to go with Yates. So those are some of the games that's going to be for this week. And then next week, I'm going to do some more games to try to do an earlier show, hopefully on Sunday. We'll be able to do some predictions on the Week 7 matchups. But in the meantime, guys, I'm about to go ahead and wrap this up and get ready for bed tonight. I got my whole full day of work tomorrow just to stay focused. You guys have a wonderful night.